Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Mr. English Podcast. I'm Emma, and I need to start today with a small confession. James and I recently went on a trip together, and apparently, according to James, I made things significantly more complicated than they needed to be.
I would not say significantly. I would say enormously. Hey everyone, I'm James, and today Emma and I are going to tell you about this trip from our very different perspectives.
It was a wonderful trip.
It was a wonderful trip with several entirely avoidable disasters.
Friends, as you listen to our story today, you are going to hear 10 phrasal verbs with get, used exactly the way native speakers use them every single day. Not from a textbook, not from a list, from a real story, with real chaos. Most of it caused by me.
All of it caused by you.
Let's begin. Welcome! So glad you are here. This is Mr. English Podcast, where we learn real English through real conversations. Today's episode is a little different. Today, you are going to learn 10 phrasal verbs without even trying. Just enjoy the story.
And enjoy Emma's very honest account of everything that went wrong. Okay, the morning of the trip. Emma, you start.
Welcome! So glad you are here. This is Mr. English Podcast, where we learn real English through real conversations. Today's episode is a little different. Today, you are going to learn 10 phrasal verbs without even trying. Just enjoy the story. So, the plan was to leave at 7. I set my alarm for 6. I don't know what happened, but I woke up at 7:15. I just could not get up. Every time the alarm went off, I turned it off and went straight back to sleep.
I arrived at her door at 7 exactly. She answered in her pajamas, holding one shoe.
I was mostly ready.
She was not mostly ready.
But we got away eventually. That is the important thing. We got away, we left, we escaped the city. We were actually on our way. That felt amazing. We had been planning this trip for weeks, and we finally got away.
40 minutes late. But yes, we got away.
Oh, and everyone, did you catch those two? Get up, to wake up and leave your bed and start your day. And get away, to escape, to leave your normal life behind and go somewhere. 2 phrasal verbs in 2 minutes. And neither of them needed a definition, did they? The story gave you everything.
The airport. Emma, do you want to tell them, or shall I?
I'll tell them. So my suitcase was slightly over the weight limit.
It was 4 kilograms over.
Which is not that much.
It is quite a lot.
The check-in staff asked me to reduce the weight. So I opened my suitcase at the desk, right there in the queue, and I had to get rid of things on the spot. Just leave them behind. A pair of shoes, 2 books, a large bottle of shampoo, gone. I got rid of almost 4 kilos of my life in about 8 minutes.
She was remarkably calm about it, actually.
I was not calm. I was performing calm. But we got through the airport eventually, got through security, got through check-in, got through the gate. I don't know how I got through that whole experience, but we made it onto the plane.
Get rid of. To remove something. To throw something away or leave it behind. And get through. To survive or manage a difficult or stressful situation. Did everyone notice? The story made both meanings completely clear without us stopping to explain them. That is exactly how native speakers absorb phrasal verbs. Through context, through stories. Never through lists.
So we arrived, beautiful place, lovely weather, And then I accidentally got into the wrong hotel room.
She knocked on the door of room 214. We were in room 412.
The numbers looked similar. A very nice man opened the door in a dressing gown. We looked at each other for a long moment.
This is a true story.
I apologized approximately 9 times and got into the lift to find the right floor. Get into trouble, get into the wrong room, get into a situation you did not plan. That is this meaning of get into, to enter or to find yourself in a situation.
And despite the language barrier, neither of us spoke much of the local language. We got by remarkably well. Hand gestures, smiles, pointing at menus. You can get by with very little if you stay confident and friendly.
And at a cafe that afternoon, we got along brilliantly with the couple at the next table. We ended up talking for 3 hours. They were wonderful. We got along so well, we just clicked immediately. The conversation was easy, warm, natural.
Get by. To manage with limited resources or in difficult circumstances. Get along. To have a good, easy relationship with someone. Friends, 3 more phrasal verbs, all landed perfectly in the story. I hope you are feeling them rather than just hearing them. That feeling is fluency beginning.
Okay, the beautiful parts. Because despite my contributions to the chaos, the trip was genuinely incredible. And James, I could not get over the view from our room. I walked in, looked out of the window, and just stood there. I could not get over it.
I know. I couldn't either. Get over. To be so surprised or moved by something that you can hardly believe it. I couldn't get over how beautiful it was. Sometimes get over is about recovering from something difficult, but here it means being overwhelmed by something wonderful.
And my bag, which the airline had temporarily misplaced.
Lost?
Temporarily misplaced. I got it back on day 2. Got my bag back, got my shoes back, got my sense of calm back. Get back. To return somewhere or to retrieve something that was yours.
And we got back home late Sunday night. Both exhausted, both happy. Got back to our own city, our own routines, our own beds.
And the couple from the cafe? We have already planned to get together with them again next month. Get together. To meet up with people, to gather, to spend time together socially. The best kind of get-together. So, yes, after the bag situation was sorted, I finally got over it to the hotel. Wait, that doesn't sound right. I got over it to the hotel?
No, that doesn't work. What are you trying to say?
I mean, I went back to the hotel. I arrived at the hotel. So I should say I got back to the hotel. Or just I went back to the hotel. Get over means to recover from something or to be overwhelmed by something wonderful. It doesn't mean to travel to a place. That's get to or get back to.
Exactly. And this is one of the most common phrasal verb confusions, mixing get over with get to. Get over is emotional or physical recovery. Get to is arrival. They sound similar, but they do completely different jobs in a sentence. Friends, if you have ever made this same confusion, you are in very good company. Emma just made it live on this podcast.
Thank you, James. Always supportive. 3 very common mistakes with get phrasal verbs. Mistake number 1, using get over for a physical journey. Wrong. I got over to the shop and bought some milk. Correct. I got to the shop and bought some milk. Get over is for recovering from something or being overwhelmed. For arriving somewhere, always get to, not get over. They are completely different meanings. Mistake number 2, wrong word order with get rid of. Wrong, I got rid it of. Correct, I got rid of it. The object goes after the whole phrasal verb. Get rid of it. Get rid of them. Get rid of the extra weight. The it or object never sits between rid and of.
And mistake number 3, dropping with after get along. Wrong. We got along them immediately. Correct? We got along with them immediately. Get along always needs with before the person. Get along with your colleagues. Get along with your neighbors. Get along with the couple at the next table. Always with, never without.
Friends, 3 mistakes, 3 fixes. And honestly, every single one of these is the kind of mistake that native speakers will completely understand. But knowing the correct form is what takes your English from good to natural.
Let's practice 2 ways to talk about a trip or a holiday using get phrasal verbs. The short version for B1 learners and a richer version for B2. Short version, B1. Last weekend, we got away for a couple of days. We got along really well with everyone we met, and I honestly couldn't get over how beautiful it was. It was hard to get back to normal life on Monday.
Beautiful. 6 phrasal verbs in 4 sentences. Natural, flowing, completely real. Long version, B2. We finally got away for the weekend, and I genuinely couldn't get over how much I needed it. The mornings were slow. I could barely get up before 10, and we just got by on coffee and long conversations. We got along with the locals immediately, got into a few interesting situations along the way, got rid of any stress we'd been carrying, and by the time we got back, I felt completely renewed. We've already planned to get together with the friends we made there next month.
10 phrasal verbs, 1 paragraph, every single one used exactly the way a native speaker would use it. Read that paragraph again later. Say it out loud. Make it yours.
And friends, your challenge right now. Write 3 sentences about a trip or a free weekend using at least 2 get phrasal verbs. Any 2. Drop them in the comments below. We read every single one and we cannot wait to see your sentences. 10 phrasal verbs. 1 chaotic, wonderful trip. Get up, get away, get through, get rid of, get into, get by, get along, get over, get back, get together. All 10 used exactly the way a native speaker uses them. In context, in a story, in real life.
And here is the thing about phrasal verbs that most people get wrong. You do not learn them from a list. You learn them by hearing them in situations that make the meaning obvious, by feeling them, by using them, just like you did today.
Here is your question to carry away. Which of the 10 felt most natural to you? Which one are you going to use first this week? Think about it. Then say it out loud to yourself. That is how it becomes yours.
If today's episode helped you, please give it a like. It truly means everything to us. Share it with one person who wants to sound more natural in English. Subscribe to Mr. English Podcast for a new episode every week. And drop your 3 sentences in the comments. We are genuinely waiting to read them.
You came here today and absorbed 10 phrasal verbs through a story. Not a list, not a dictionary. A story about a woman who couldn't get up, overpacked, walked into the wrong room, and still somehow had the best trip of the year.
It was genuinely one of the best trips of the year.
See? Even James admits it.
See you next time on Mr. English Podcast.